But this is a particular thrill for me. I do a lot of events. I own the Valley Patriot Newspaper. I do a lot of events. I probably go to 3 events a night. Every year, this is one of my very favorite events, and I'm going to just take 2 minutes to tell you why. I graduated from St. Patrick's Grammar School in 1981. I went to the vocational school for 2 years and transferred in 1983 to Lawrence High School. I graduated in 1985 from Lawrence High School, and it took me 11 years to go back to college. So I never really fit in. When I was at the Vogue, I was a St. Pat's kid. I was a parochial school kid. And I didn't fit in with those kids who went to the public schools. And when I transferred to Lawrence High School, I was considered a Vogue kid. And those kids didn't consider me one of them. And because it took me 11 years to go back to college, by the time I went back to college, I was the oldest guy in my class, and I was considered an old-timer, and I didn't really kind of fit in with them either. I know that today fitting in is one of the most important things that young people think is in their lives. That fitting in with the crowd, fitting in with their peers at school, fitting in with their peers in their neighborhood. I'm here to tell you that it's not. It's not important to fit in. In fact, it's more important not to fit in. Thank you. We started a newspaper 12 years ago because we were sick and tired of picking up the local daily paper and reading about stuff, about events that we were actually at, and wondering what the hell event were they at, because that's not anything, what we were reading had nothing to do with what had happened the night that we were there. And we were told, listen, you're not part of the real media because you're a monthly newspaper. And once again, we didn't fit in. And we were a monthly paper. We started with 2,000 papers in 4 communities in March of 2004. We now publish more than 20,000 papers with 51 communities. We have contracts with Market Basket, Hannaford's, McDonald's, Big Lots, Stop and Shop, and I probably left out a couple more. Why do I bring this up? Because I was a guy that never fit in, couldn't afford to go to college right out of high school, so I had to do other stuff, wash dishes, wash cars, did everything that I could. And as much as I wanted to fit in with all of those kids that were going on to college, as much as I wanted to fit in with my peers in high school, and when I went to college, as much as I wanted to, not fitting in gave me a different perspective. It allowed me to ask questions that everybody who fit in was afraid to ask. So, about 5 years ago, I was talking to Chris Eldridge, who is amazing. And by the way, everyone here at the Lawrence High Alumni does an amazing job, and they do it for free, and they deserve a round of applause. So, for 5 years, we hooked up with Chris Eldridge because he does this event, and I said, I want to do a charity event where we can raise money for scholarships for Lawrence High kids. And the first year, we gave $100. And this year, I am so thrilled from a kid who couldn't afford to go to college himself for 11 years to be able to give 2 $600 scholarships tonight to... He thought I was going to go on forever, I'm surprised. Our first $600 award tonight, by the way, thank you to Rich, who's taking the pictures tonight for free. He volunteers, Maria Fiato, Brenda, Rosie. My entire Valley Patriot crew is here tonight to enjoy the night and to make sure that we get pictures to put of you guys up on Facebook tonight. So afterwards, go on our Facebook page and you can download your pictures. Our first $600 scholarship tonight is to Duggan. Duggan. Is she here? She was in our batch this year? Oh, she's not here, okay. And the second $600 scholarship is to Kevin Vanderhorst. He's here? Awesome. And we also have another scholarship to give from the class of 1985, which is the year that I graduated. And believe me, my parents said no Venus every day of my senior year that I would make it through. To Judalis Pichardo, did I say it right? For $450. And before I walk away from the microphone as they're getting the hook ready, I'm sorry. I want to thank the police chief for giving out my dad's award. My dad was a police officer. He was killed in the line of duty here in the city of Lawrence. Our chief worked with my dad, and his father was chief when my dad was a patrolman. So all lives matter. Cops' lives matter. Our military's lives matter. And don't let the media tell you any differently. Thank you.